Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thrive, Not Just Survive. I'm your host, Nasira Jamal, and I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Now, today I have a very special guest on, somebody that is just going to share with us some things that will really help you if you're looking, if you feel stuck, if you don't really know what's going on, and you want to learn about energy healing. So she is a Theta healer, and I want to get this conversation started because I think there's a lot of people who are out there looking for some help, looking for some answers, and not really knowing what their blocks may be, and also educate people on the benefits of energy healing. And here we have somebody that is a certified Theta healer who's going to share her genius with us. And let's get this conversation started because I think it's an important one as we all have come from this place of COVID and things have changed for a lot of people in terms of their life and what has shown up for them. So let me bring Claudia on so we can get this conversation started. Hi, Claudia. Welcome to my show. I'm so grateful that you are here and sharing your light with us. So first of all, thank you so much.
Thank you as well, Nazira, for inviting me as well to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, it's perfect. So before we start, because I think this topic that we're going to talk about is very, very not just interesting, but really can be transformational for people that leap into this kind of healing, right? But I want to find out sort of where you got started. What's your framework in terms of your life? How you found doing this being your genius?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm from Germany originally, and I moved to London in 2005. But this doesn't have anything to do with this. Now, I've been always interested in meditation, in Buddhism, all those years. And then my parents passed away, and I just knew I was looking for some healing rather than just the meditation on a daily basis. So I tried a few places in London, a few healers and so on, or I went to see some psychics as well, but it didn't really do me anything. And then last year at some point as well, I had some time off. I was just magically on the computer looking for a retreat to go away and to do something as well in regards to myself, to my well-being. And I found the Theta Healing basic course advanced in London, and exactly at the right time. I had the time off and the leave. So I thought, yeah, I don't know, I just booked it. And obviously there are no accidents. So it was like meant to be. And soon after, I could even do the advanced and the basic and the advanced course as well, just all in one package in one go. So this is how it started, basically a year ago from today. Yes.
That is so amazing. And like you said, there are no coincidences. Nothing happens just like that, right? There's always a reason and it comes to you when you're ready. So can you explain to my audience, like, what is Theta healing? A lot of people may not even know what that is. So let's start with that and then we'll go on as to how it can help them.
Absolutely. Theta healing is an energy healing modality. It's been approximately around for 25 years and been founded by an American lady from Montana, and that's Diana Steibel. And the fantastic thing is with Theta healing that you can apply it into every area of your life. And in Theta healing, mainly we identify our self-limiting beliefs. And I'm sure that we heard of them, that we all have like self-limiting beliefs, and they sit in our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind can be as big as 93%, and this basically rules the show for you. This is the place where we have the emotions, the programs, the feelings, like everything is there, and we are not even aware of it. And we get most of the limiting beliefs from a very young age, basically 0 to 8 years, when the brains are still developing and we grow up and we believe everything from the people we spent most of the time back then. And it's the parents mainly as well, or the school as well, the teachers or the siblings and so on. So we believe everything is the truth of what they say. So you just have to look back at your parents. How did they talk about money or about marriage? It's just like, and then you get the idea as well if you what you might have picked up as well from your parents. But the good thing is in Theta healing, we can change those limiting beliefs. So throughout a session, we identify through a process which we call digging in Theta healing. So me, the practitioner, I will be asking the client really good, juicy questions. So it's basically, I'm going to dig into them and just asking why they felt like this and what was the worst part of this, and what is their biggest fear after that. So like really digging. So at some point, the subconscious gives us the bottom belief of the challenge in their life. And that's the belief we are after. It's not the superficial floating limiting beliefs, it's the very bottom one. It's basically the one who holds this challenge intact. So, and then we can start the session. So we are
it's
pulling.
almost, I mean, so I want to kind of say, like, it's almost like peeling back the onion, right? Like you want to get
Yes.
to the root of the problem,
Yes.
but it's almost like you have to
Yes.
peel all those layers that are built on top of it, right? I think
Yes, absolutely.
it's such an important thing because the subconscious holds all of this, right? It's so deep rooted. And so, when we do theta healing, I actually was telling you before the show that I was certified a few years back, and I did it for my own self. And, it really changed my life. I have to say that there was so many things that changed after I did the healing sessions with my healer that I was going to, as well as then I got certified because I felt it was a very powerful modality. So I want to talk about sort of how would you help your clients, like the people that you work with. First of all, if you can tell us who that ideal person is that you really are kind of not attracting, but just that the person that you feel like you can help the most. Tell us a little bit about who that is, and then how do you help them?
Basically, as well, in regards to the ideal client, I was thinking about like 80% is the professional, a woman in her 40s, and she is like, she has a very good job and she has the money, but she can feel like something is missing in her life, and she can feel as well some old hurts in regards to family issues or past relationships. We can just feel it is in us because the things are resurfacing over and over again. So we can't just silence them. So she knows it. It's time to do something about it, and then as well to give her as well back the confidence and the joy in her life, and that she can just go on and enjoy the experience here on this beautiful planet we live on.
Yeah, this is so amazing, right? There's so many people out there that kind of don't live their optimal life because they feel like they can't, or they have these beliefs that hold them back. So I think the whole idea of releasing it is so overjoyous, right? It's just like almost finding your wings again, that you can fly. So can you tell us a little bit about how these healing sessions work and what is it that you do with them? Of course, you can do this virtually, right? You can do it online. How do these sessions work?
So basically as well, the session is around 1 hour, and then I ask the client to pick a challenge or a topic in this 1 hour. And then the beginning as well, the client is setting intention, because the setting of the intention is already as well a request to the divine energy or the universe, however you like to call it, in regards to that the client is ready for the healing and open it, so the divine can get the message as well. And then we are starting the session in regards to the digging process I explained earlier on as well. And this could take up to 15, 20 minutes. It depends. Sometimes we find the very bottom belief quite soon, but around this time frame. Yeah. And obviously as well, at some point as well, I can see the client a bit like getting uncomfortable and so on. But that's a good sign, because we are coming close to the bottom belief, and the subconscious is trying to hold on to it. So when I can pick this energy up, I just know I'm very close. Yes. So the subconscious is very primal. It just wants to protect us. Yes. So yeah, and then it's time to start the healing. And the healing is me, in regards to the practitioner, I'm going to connect into a Theta brainwave meditation. And a very important thing in Theta healing is that we respect the client's free will. So then I'm going into the brainwave and getting divinely inspired the actions and the new downloads in regards to the client. So I'm asking the client if it's okay to pull out the limiting beliefs. And each time the client has to say out loud, yes, otherwise nothing will happen within the energies and the changes. And then I'm getting divinely inspired new positive empowering beliefs for the client. And on top as well, the beauty is feelings on top. Sometimes we don't know what it feels like to love yourself or how to feel successful in your business, because we might never have experienced it, or it could have got lost within trauma as well. So the feeling on top of the new empowering belief is as well very important, so that the healing, the new version of the client, is stronger and grounded, and it feels more stable as well.
Right. And so when you talk about, you do these sessions, let's talk a bit about that, right? In terms of, is it a one-time deal? Is it something that, talk to us a little bit about that whole process.
Obviously, everyone is getting always a free taster session, because I like people as well to see how Theta healing works and how quick and efficient, actually literally instantly, limiting beliefs can be pulled out. You don't have to spend like a month saying affirmations day by day. No, it's just being done instantly. So a free taster session, and then some people just come for the one-off session. They come like 2-3 times, and that's okay. But then as well, I have the more committed client, and they just know it's time to book a package in regards to 9 or 10 sessions, because it takes time as well, to, especially if it's the first time you do something like this, just like you need a few more sessions as well to clear basically up in your life, and to do just to get a good cleaning, and then you can build as well the foundation in regards for the future. So we start off with intention setting, and then we have a few sessions in regards to mother and father issues. It depends how many the client needs, and then it's in regards to a few sessions around money and business and relationships as well. So this is how we get up to 9 or 10 sessions easily within a package. Yeah.
Right. And I guess, this is it, right? Like, you're working with women primarily over 40. So you've built up a lot of resistances over all these 40 years. There's a lot of subconscious stuff in there that's programmed that isn't serving you, right? That typically is from either experiences that have been negative or traumatic. So I think in terms of having sessions that are built up to go on all areas of your life, right? As opposed to just coming in and saying, I just want to fix this one thing, because the usually what it is, it's layered onto other things anyways, right? And so just fixing the one thing may give you probably light. You may feel a bit better, but if you get the whole sort of person worked on, mind, body, spirit, then you can really see that transformation happen.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's what I experienced. Like, I went for many sessions with my healer, and I really felt that it took work, like to feel better over a period of time. And it was more energetically than anything else. I didn't have any physical issues at the time, but I do remember emotionally being very, very broken, I want to say. Yeah. So tell me, like, in terms of your sessions, how long are they? Like, if somebody wanted to book, whether it's 1 or 8 or 10, whatever it is, in one session, how long would it take?
60 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so it's not it's not long in the sense like they would, especially professional women who may be thinking about this, but saying, I don't have a lot of time. I'm juggling work and family and all of these things that are going on. 60 minutes is not a whole, it's not a big time, but yet it's still a good chunk of time.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well, the question, why are they coming up with a I don't have time as well. So it's as well a good time to see, am I sabotaging as well myself here? Am I growing and going forward as well? Because the mind and the ego is very clever as well. It's less all this talk, and actually it's just holding us back as well. Because obviously sometimes as well, this can happen, that people get sick just before the session and so on. But this is just the subconscious mind and the ego. They just know that we are going to work on the issue. So
Well,
these
like
things happen as well.
yeah, like you said, the subconscious is really trying to protect us, right?
Yes,
Like, and
yes.
that this is why sometimes where we
Mm,
feel like, okay, you know, I don't want to do that because it's kind of holding us back.
mm,
But it's really after the work is done, it's when you look back saying, oh my gosh, like what a big difference. You
mm,
feel different, things are different, things you're attracting are different.
mm, mm,
You now change that vibration, right? So
yes,
I think it's such a beautiful thing when you can remove a lot of the
mm,
limiting beliefs that are holding us
mm,
back.
mm.
So can you kind of shed some light on, you know, the experiences your clients have had, like, you know, just sort of transformations that you've got testimonials like, oh my gosh, I felt so and so said
Mm,
that.
mm. It mainly is in regards to women and their self-confidence as well, and as well in regards to relationships too. So basically, it's as well some old pain. So we removed the seeds in regards to the old, the stereotype of the boyfriend they have been attracting in the past. So, and then they can raise the vibration as well to attract the soulmate with as well his current up high vibration. So we've been working on this. Self-confidence and power is coming up a lot right now as well in regards to us, female too, and as well women in the business too, and in regards to the money as well. So obviously money in regards to the money mindset, and this is again like could come as well from the parents as well. Just like see how have they talked about money, what was the situation as well when you were younger, and sometimes as well women, especially female entrepreneurs, they have the fear inside to outshine their partner. They become more successful. So this is actually as well a quite common hidden fear. So they stay small because they fear the partner or the husband is going to leave them, is going to cheat. When they outshine them, become more successful. So these are actually very important topics we work on. So I'm then downloading the women as well, like the beliefs and the security that it's safe for her to become successful and to be seen there. And then the husband is still staying with her, and the husband is going to support her as well. So it's just like, yeah, this is a big theme right now going on. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's amazing, right? Like when sometimes when you talk to women female entrepreneurs, and they just can't seem to get that, like they just can't take that next step, or you know,
Yes,
they're
yes.
just at the cusp of this huge successful career, but you know, they can't figure out why they can't do it, and other obstacles start showing up. But if you really figure out that it's your own limiting belief that's holding you back, and the vibration you're holding with that means the obstacles will show up that are at that vibration. Then once you remove that or release it, all of a sudden things open up and become easier.
Exactly. And the thing is as well in regards to people as well like us, we obligate people and circumstances as well to keep us small and to keep us as well stuck. So all these things we are identifying as well throughout this session in regards to what's the motivation, why are you feeling stuck, yeah, or why are you feeling and not empowered as well, because it's just like we have like roles with other people, just like we give them the job to keep us small, yeah. But we don't see this. That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah. And I guess it's really giving the power back to the person, right? Like to ourselves. That's what it's about, right? Because sometimes we do let our external world control us or feed us into these beliefs that, oh no, you can't do it, you're not good enough, whatever those things are. But really, when you get that power back and you feel empowered and inspired to be the true version of who you are, to share your gifts, to share your talents and genius, I just think then that you become a better version for your family, for your tribe, for your community, because you're showing up so authentic. So I think this work, this energy work, is so important, to be able to release some of these things that we've kind of put on our backpacks, right? That we carry along.
Absolutely, because everything is energy, and what you have inside of you as a belief system, exactly the same belief is going to manifest outside in your life, as a situation, as the people, as the boss, as the partner. So basically the outside world is a mirror of what you have inside of you. Yeah,
Exactly. I just love this, because I think this conversation about, especially energy healing, you know, I've had a lot of people kind of say, oh, I don't know, you know, it's like hoo-hoo, and I'm not sure it works. And I'm living example of somebody who's done the healing, like with a healer like yourself, and actually have seen the benefits, the transformation, and the ability to see more clearly. Before it felt more foggy. And so, you know, as people listen to this video, I encourage them to have an open mind. What I want to ask you is, if somebody wanted to either speak with you or get a healing session, where can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. I think there is my name down there as well. It's on Facebook at this stage as well. So you have the name, just direct message me on Facebook, or as well, like on the Facebook group, I can just see it as well. It's being posted as we speak. So like these two options as well. Yeah, just send me direct message on Facebook and request your free Theta Healing taster session with me. It's going to be via Skype or Zoom, or a WhatsApp video. It's up to you, know, it's just like, yeah.
That's
like
very, that's amazing that you're offering even a free session for people to just get a trial of it, just to see how they feel.
Yes,
I think that's so brilliant. So I'm very grateful that you're offering that, and that I encourage people to reach out, because I do believe that, you know, as if you're listening to this, they say, right, the message comes to you when you're ready. So if there are people hearing this and it's resonating, it's there for a reason. You're being guided to that, right? So I really encourage people to look you up, to follow you, to join your group. Is your group a private group?
Yes, it is. But I just approve them. Yeah.
Yes. So you can basically ask for a request to join. I think that, and I'll be requesting to join after our show, just because I just love being around people that are speaking of a high vibration, helping others. I mean, it's just this kind of collective consciousness. We talked about that pre-show, is this idea of a collective consciousness. We are all part of that. And if we want to see a change in the world, we've got to hop on the vibration that we want to be on, rather than the one that we are resisting. So I just feel like you're out there doing the work that needs to get done. You are a beautiful light of energy, and I'm so grateful that you joined us today. So I encourage people to follow you. Is there any parting words that you would say to our audience before we end the show?
Exactly, as well what you just said. There are no accidents. So if you see this video, it resonates with you, please just give yourself as well the chance to try the free session, because you'd be surprised how amazing and quick and fast it works. And you actually here as well, you are supposed to enjoy this experience in your life. And this is why we are here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll invite you back anytime if you ever want to just come back on and share with us different things that you're doing, and the different testimonials that you're getting as you continue this amazing work. I invite you back. So I just want to thank you for your time. I'm just, I'm so honored that you were here today.
Thank you, Nazira.
So I just cut her off, which I'm so sorry. I'm going to bring you back. I cut you off while you were saying something. That's not
thank you as well. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I clicked my mouse too fast, but thank you again. I will see you again soon. Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, so that was Claudia, and I hope that you will reach out to her, take her up on that free healing. You never know if you're in this place where you're feeling stuck, where you're feeling like something doesn't feel right, and you're called to, it resonates with you, or you just want to try it out. You've heard about it, and you think, what is all of this all about? try it out. I'm telling you, it has helped me, has changed my life. And I encourage you to reach out to her via Facebook and do that, and let us know how you do with the healing. So with that being said, I want to wish you all a happy, wonderful Monday. Remember, if you have any questions that you want to have an interview with me, message me. I'd love to have you on the show. My whole goal here is to interview women entrepreneurs, showcase you and your genius, so that we can all become a tribe together of a community that's larger and of a consciousness that's here to help each other. So I encourage you to do that. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow with another fabulous guest. Until then, be safe and remember to be kind to yourself and to others.